Hello viewers, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always joining us. If you're coming out here for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. In a recent development, we learned that Dele Farotimi was arrested by the Nigerian police over a petition by Tony Elumelu of the UBA group, alleging Dele defamed him. Now, so many human rights activists have called out to the Nigerian police force to release Dele. The renowned human rights lawyer Femi Falana called on to the Nigerian police, also Omoyele Sowore, the Nigerian activist, and the African Action Congress ACC candidate in the 2023 presidential election reacted when he heard that the lawyer Dele Farotimi has been arrested by the operatives of the Nigerian police force. Now, Femi Falana called out to the Nigerian police to release the lawyer and the activist from its illegal custody. It was declared by news reporters that Falana declared that without any fear of contradiction, Lagos State is among the two states in Nigeria that have decriminalized defamation in its entirety. It was reported earlier that Dele Farotimi had been taken to Ekiti State by the police officers who arrested him following a raid on his residence in Lagos State. It was gathered that the arrests conducted based on a petition by a legal luminary, Chief Afe Babalola's son, was over the allegations of cybercrime. It was learned that after Farotimi's arrest in Lagos, the Nigerian police drove him to Ekiti State by road. So, speaking in a statement, Femi Falana noted and also confirmed the arrest of Dele Farotimi in Lagos and over the alleged defamation, and demanded for his unconditional release from illegal custody. Also, Sowore had reached out to the Nigerian police force, where he went on his official X handle, and shared a post regarding Dele Farotimi's arrest. Dele Farotimi was arrested after Tony Elumelu wrote a petition accusing him of defamation. But then, the police should not be used to settle personal scores. Sowore, however, ended his post by advising the Nigerian police to release Dele Farotimi immediately because the police are institution that cannot continue to be used to settle personal score. The police is for the citizens of Nigeria, and this should no longer be tolerable in our country. So, my country people, these are the reasons behind Dele Farotimi's arrest. He was arrested for alleged cyber libel. He was arrested for alleged defamation. He was arrested in Lagos State on Tuesday, and they are demanding for his unconditional release from illegal custody. And at this point, the Nigerian police force seems to be at the center of this controversy because they were the ones that picked him up and they arrested him without, any charges whatsoever. And they laid all these allegations on him. Tony Elumelu wrote a petition and they came to pick him up. Even the Nigerian Bar Association are demanding the immediate release of Mr. Dele because this seems to be an abuse of human rights. How can you just come and pick someone up? So they are condemning the police invasion, into his property where they invaded Farotimi's law firms. And, people are saying that no, the police did not take the right path in arresting him. They went to his residence in Lagos. They raided his residence in Lagos. He was taken forcefully, and he has been taken to Ekiti State by police officers. Now, all these things was because some lawyer, a legal luminary, wrote a petition in the person of Chief Afe Babalola's son over allegations of cyber crime, and then the police came to pick him up. So while in the process of looking for him, They invaded his law firm. They harassed some of his lawyers and some staff within the premises of his law firm. And these actions definitely constitute a troubling breach of the rule of law and the sanity of legal profession. And the police force has the authority to, yes, investigate crimes, but this power must be exercised within the confines of the law and the respect and in respect of offenses recognized under the Nigerian law. So they have reached out to the Nigerian police. They condemned the invasion of Mr. Farotimi's law firm, the harassment of his lawyers, of the staffs that were present that very day when they invaded the law firm. The police even seized some staff's phones, the phones of some staffs. Now, these actions are not only a violation of the constitutional right to dignity and privacy, but it's also an affront to the independence of legal profession. So they are demanding for his immediate release, as his attack lacks any basis under the laws of Lagos State. And the authorities have been called upon that they must swiftly launch an investigation into the invasion of his law firm, with the findings made public, and those responsible must be held accountable. So there have been calls for the law enforcement agency to prioritize the principles of legality, fairness, and respect for human rights in their operations. But it seems that the Nigerian police, they are lacking all these things. They don't have respect for human rights. They don't have respect for, for human rights in any way. Look at how they invaded his law firm like he was some sort of a criminal over this petition filed against him. Now, this Mr. Dele's arrest has really generated a lot of controversy, with so many persons calling for his release. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? It's actually a pity that Dele Farotimi was taken like a common criminal. If you look at the way the police handled this case, it's as if he's a common criminal. They did not handle this case professionally. They just handled it like, oh, he's a sort of criminal that went to steal somebody's money, and then they caught him. They did not treat him with respect. They did not have respect for his fundamental human rights. And that is how, everybody sees this country. Everybody now sees Nigeria as a lawless country, whereby anyone can do something and get away with it. Imagine a country where we claim we practice democracy, and the police invades law firm and try to harass the staffs, the lawyers present. What kind of oppression are we seeing in this country? This is oppression at its peak. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.